Good morning teacher, I'm Tengi and today I will be presenting the slides I made. The title is Problems of Using Ionic Compounds and Covalent Compounds in the Domestic Field and Ways to Solve the Problems. I will start my presentation by giving a simple introduction for ionic compounds and covalent compounds. So, ionic compounds are compounds that is made up of positive ions and negative ions, which are cations and anions. For example, this ionic compound right here is sodium chloride. It consists of one sodium ion and one chloride ion. And the covalent compound here is water. It forms when two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom share electrons to become more stable. However, this is not the main content of my presentation. Now we move on to one ionic compound in our daily life, which is sodium hypochlorite. It consists of one sodium ion and one hypochlorite ion. You can see the structure right here. The purple one is sodium ion, and this red and green thing is hypochlorite ion, and it is a component in the bleach. As stated here, household bleach usually contains 3 to 8% of this sodium hypochlorite. So we can say the bleach is a dilute solution of sodium hypochlorite, and as we already knew, a bleach is used to remove stains on the clothes, to clean the clothes. But the problem of using this bleach is we cannot mix it with other cleaning products such as ammonia, because it will produce a poisonous gas, which is chlorine gas, and chlorine gas will damage your respiratory system. Here we have two chemical equations. One is reaction between sodium hypochlorite and hydrochloric acid, and one is a reaction between sodium hypochlorite and ammonia. Both chemical reaction will produce chlorine gas. Since chlorine gas is very dangerous, we must find a way to prevent or solve this problem. The easiest way to avoid this problem is you simply don't mix bleach and other cleaning products together. But if you already mix those things together, you better find a doctor and get some treatments to make sure your respiratory system is not affected by the chlorine gas. Keep in mind, you should never mix bleach and other cleaning products together, because we do not know what will happen next. Now we have a covalent compound, which is naphthalene. It consists of 10 carbon atoms and 8 hydrogen atoms. The structure of naphthalene is shown here. You can see the black one is carbon atom and the white one is hydrogen atom. And the naphthalene is used to make mothballs. And of course, mothballs is used to kill moth and other insects to protect the clothes. Usually, we put the mothballs in the wardrobe to protect our clothes. However, there are some problems if we use mothballs, because naphthalene is very poisonous, and inhaling naphthalene will irritate your eyes, your nose, and maybe will cause nausea. And another big problem is, as you can see here, some mothballs are colorful. Kids might assume that they are candies and eat them. After someone eats mothballs, they will get anemia, which means less red blood cells in their blood. To avoid the problems, you need to put the mothballs in a safe place that kids are not able to reach, and also teach them to let them understand mothballs are not candy. Also, it's okay to use mothballs to protect your clothes, but you should not use too many mothballs. Just use a suitable amount. And if you feel not well after exposing to naphthalene, you should again find a doctor and get some treatments. And lastly, just don't eat mothballs. Why would you eat them? After the explanation of the problems of using those ionic and covalent compounds, we did learn something. In conclusion, some ionic compounds and covalent compounds are very useful in our daily life. But if you use them in a wrong way, it might cause dangers. So you should always read the instructions before using a product. To create these slides, I did some research, and here's a list of the links of the websites I visited to collect information. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.